Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome to an early LEGO Harry Potter review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 76390 2021 Advent Calendar. This set includes 274 pieces and retails for the regular price of $39.99 when it releases September 1st, 2021. Now, I did get this a few days early at my local Walmart. It was the only Advent Calendar available. They didn't have any of the other ones, the Star Wars and Marvel ones I am looking forward to reviewing, so look forward to those probably closer to Christmas time. But needless to say, I'm beyond excited to be looking at this set. It has quite a few new and exclusive prints, which really surprised me, and I'm excited to take a closer look at them. So starting off with our box art, you get your logos at the top, regular stuff split off the side, Advent Calendar and 24 Days and Choking Hazard down at the bottom, and a look at some of the stuff that you could get within this Advent Calendar, some of your minifigures featured on the very front. From the very back you get your general layout featuring all 24 days of gifts spread around the board right there, and you even get something that we've never really seen before in an Advent Calendar, where we have some specific spots in order to place things, which I'll show again momentarily when I actually unbox this, but I really love that concept. That's something that I would love to see continued, possibly, depending on how well that goes as I'm building through this Advent Calendar. Another thing I might as well note is that you get 2 more of those collectible chocolate frog cards in here, so hopefully you'll get ones that aren't duplicates. I am missing 3, so hopefully I find the ones that I am missing. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for the box, so let's open this up and take a look at what we got. So flipping to the back of the box and cutting the tape, we can reveal our layout featuring a very nice snowy covered Hogwarts castle right there. You get all 24 of your days spread throughout that front area, and as we pan down here you can just take a look at the board, which even includes some additional instructions, might I add, because this is also supposed to represent somewhat of a board game. This is again something brand new that LEGO is trying, where we're gonna see the stuff that you get within each day. You place it in certain areas, and then at the very end on Christmas you can play a board game, which odds are I'm probably not gonna be able to play because it might require more than one person, but who knows. I'm going to open up each day one by one, going in order, so be warned that there are spoilers coming up in the next bit of this video. Starting with the first door, let's open it up and see what's inside. So for the first day, we have the Privet Drive sign. Looking at the build for the Privet Drive sign, it's very nicely made. You get one of these 2x4 jumper plate pieces with the 2 studs. I think that's a really nice piece to get in that dark gray. In addition to a new print exclusive to the set, this 1x4 tile in black with the Privet Drive name on the front of that. You also get another additional print here of this letter in white. And you can see the building on the side being used just to apply that piece from the front. And I did also want to bring out the one that we got back in 2020, just as a quick comparison of how these builds look, and just to point out the sticker versus the print if you were interested. Moving on to day 2, let's see what's inside that one. And for day 2, we have our first minifigure of Harry Potter. Looking at our first minifigure, we have Harry Potter, who is technically exclusive only due to the facial expression being that same reused facial expression from back in 2018. The torso piece is the same exact print from the Diagon Alley set last year in 2020. You can take a look at the front and the back printing for his outfit. Still really nice to get that in a cheaper set if you weren't able to get Diagon Alley. And you get the regular short legs to represent year 1 through 2 in that dark tan color, and the facial expression again is that common one from back in 2018 with a very nice smile from the front, and then a scared look from the other side, and then you get the hair piece that we also saw come back in 2018 for Harry's minifigure. Moving up another level to day 3, let's see what's inside that one. And for day 3, it looks like we have, to be completely honest, I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I see that we have clip pieces on the side, so maybe there's another piece to this that we're gonna get in another day. It kind of looks like it's supposed to represent the chimney where we're supposed to have the letters come out the very bottom. That's just really the thing that I see going on here. I do like getting some of those masonry bricks, and also these pieces in black are pretty nice to get. Separated from the rest of the build as seen in the instructions is this piece, so maybe that is an add-on. And then we do get an extra 1x1 piece. Jedi Jack Penguin from the future. I'm here to discuss the chimney again because I actually built it correctly and also just added some of the other accessories that we got in other days. And also I did find out that this is supposed to block the chimney, so then the letters can't escape it. So then you place all the letters in here, and then from there you can open it up to have the letters go everywhere. And again, this is just the appropriate way that the build should be displayed, and it even shows within the placemat where it's supposed to go and how it fits in with everything. Opening day 4, let's see what's inside. And for day 4, it looks like we might have some additional accessories to go with our last build. In day 4, the most substantial build is for this small little reef, just using a 2x2 circular plate and a stud with a hole in the center just to connect these cherry pieces, which is being used for the holly on the reef. We also get 2 minifigure accessories. We get a black shovel, and then we get this brown broom right there that you can give to Filch if you have him in your collection. And additionally, we get 3 more of these printed letter pieces that we got in the first day. Opening up day 5, let's see what's inside that one. And for day 5, we have Harry's birthday cake. For day 5, we have a box. And in this box, easily connected using just a simple stud connection, we have Harry's birthday cake, which utilizes a brand new 2x2 circular tile print, which spells out Happy Birthday Harry by Hagrid. So I'm really happy that this is included. It's probably the best way that they would have ever been able to include this reference. If you take a closer look at the box, you can see some of these wall element tile pieces right there just lining this 3x3 area, and you can easily just plop it in the box and plop that top right on top of that stud right there to enclose the box, and it goes very nice and easily on number 5 over there. Opening day 6, let's see what's in that one. And for day 6, we have our next minifigure of Dudley Dursley. For our next minifigure, we have Dudley Dursley for the second time ever in LEGO form. He includes a new torso print for his pajamas where you can see the front and the back, where we have a little pig's tail poking out that Hagrid gave him. So that's a really nice reference. No leg printing there, just the regular short legs to represent his year 1 through 2 appearance. And then we get the same exact facial expression and hairpiece from the 4 Privet Drive set that we saw back in 2020. You can see the very nice smile from the front, and then a more scared look from the back, and we get the Emmett hairpiece in brown. You can just take a better look at that all around. Very nice minifigure, and again, I just love that pigtail. It just is a really nice figure overall. Looking at day 7, let's see what's in that one. And for day 7, we have the sign for the Leaky Cauldron. Never represented outside of the LEGO Harry Potter video games before, we have our very first reference to the Leaky Cauldron with this printed flag piece. I really hope that they reuse this once they eventually make the location. That would be really cool to see. Love the print, it's just so beautiful, and also the typeface, you know, you can see it very nice and legible. Very well done by LEGO. You get the clip piece connection for the flag over to this side over here using the pole connection for the rest of the sign down to one of these dish pieces. Next, looking at day 8, we have a table at the Leaky Cauldron. When it comes to the LEGO Harry Potter theme, we get builds for tables all the time. They have a simple support using one of these pieces in dark brown, which is pretty nice to get. You get a circular plate piece at the very top in dark tan. And then we get 2 of these mugs in that silvery color, which I'm pretty sure might be something slightly new. Those are pretty cool to get. And then you get one of these wine bottles in the translucent black. For day 9, we have the build for the entrance to Diagon Alley. Simple yet effective, we have the entrance to Diagon Alley. You can easily separate this to reveal Diagon Alley, which we'll be building most of the compartments of momentarily. But looking at the build as a whole, you might notice that you build the same thing twice. Right here you build these two wall pieces, but one of them you flip upside down. I think that's very clever the way that they actually designed that. And of course you can implement this into your own Diagon Alley. Probably would want to make it a little bit bigger because it is a little small. But you can just take a look. We use one of those Unikitty head support pieces there in dark brown. And we use a bunch of these masonry bricks, and then we also have a few tiles just to make it work out. In the end, you can just see how nice and easily they fit together and come apart. Looking at day 10, let's see what's in that one. And for day 10, we have a desk for one of our Gringotts goblins. If you don't own the 2002 or 2011 versions of Gringotts, this is currently the only way to get any expansion pieces to add on to your 2020 Diagon Alley set. Taking a look at this simple build for a desk for your Gringotts goblin, we get a little light right here which uses, I'm pretty sure that's a glow-in-the-dark piece, I'm not 100% sure, I'll double check that later on. You get a very nice small desk area for your minifigure who's standing out there. And then you have a little bit of a booster up for your goblin. We get Griphook in this set. We get one of these 1x3 jumper plates. Pretty cool to see that in black. And then just to put it in comparison to, say, Harry right there, you can see how tall the desk is in comparison to a short minifigure. Opening day 11. We have our next minifigure, we have Griphook. Looking at Griphook's minifigure, this version is exclusive due to the arrangement of parts. The torso piece is the same exact print that we saw for Garrick Ollivander in the 2020 Diagon Alley, which I'm kind of questioning why they gave him that torso, but I guess it's fine to get another expensive piece from an expensive set within a cheaper set. We get one accessory being this golden key. We get an extra one of those if you were interested. As for the facial expression, the first one is the same exact one from the collectible minifigure series 2 version, where you have a kind of scowl going on from that side. And if you turn it around, you can see much more of a smirk that we don't get on the collectible minifigure version, so that's an exclusive new print to this set if you are interested. Really cool to see that they did put something exclusive to his minifigure. And then the hair-ear combo is the same exact one from the collectible minifigures, using the dual molding for the flesh tone as well as the dark gray. Opening up day 12, let's see what's in that one. And for day 12, we have one of our carts going along the tracks in the underground of Gringotts. Looking at the small railway cart that we get for Gringotts, I really love getting another one of these 2x4 jumper plate pieces. With the two studs, you can place your minifigures of Griphook as well as Harry in the cart. We get this clip piece connection from the very back for another light. We get some more lights over here using those translucent studs. And then of course one of the main play features is for the wheels that you can move back and forth on the playmat area right there if you would like to. And another thing I did want to note that I thought was odd was the fact that I did get an extra grate piece. I don't know why, it doesn't show it within the instructions, so that's just one thing I wanted to point out. All the way up at day 13, let's see what's in that one. And for day 13, we have one of our Gringotts vaults. As noted by the playmat, this is part 1 of 2 of a Gringotts vault. You can see that we get the vault door using the clip piece connection that you can open and close as you see fit. We get some of these melon slice tile pieces in light gray, which is pretty nice to get. And you can just take a look at the build front and back, pretty simple overall, no printed pieces. At day 14, we can expect the second part of the Gringotts vault. To go along with the last build that we got in day 13, we have this little section with a few gold bars and a few gold coins represented by these golden studs, and you get a few of these golden bar pieces in addition to a few of these jumper plates in that pearl gold color. Another thing I just wanted to point out is that we have one of these 6x long stud on the side pieces, which is really cool to see. This is a piece that I really haven't gotten in my collection, so that's pretty cool to have in this set. And the way that you connect this is just connecting those studs to the very back of this build. So then when you do open the vault, you can see all the gold inside, and this is, I believe, supposed to represent Harry's own vault. At day 15, we have some extra accessories. For our first accessory, we have a regular old book. We don't get any print in there, just a plain tile piece within that, and no prints on the outside. As for the other accessory included, we get one of these wand boxes that we saw last year in the 2020 Diagon Alley, in that dark brown color. We also get Harry's wand, so then you can give Harry his wand in that dark brown color, and then it is very nicely topped off using one of these 1x3 jumper plates in black, which we've seen quite a bit within this set. Opening up day 16, let's see what's in that one. And for day 16, it looks like we have one of our chocolate frog cards. Let's see what it is. For our first accessory included, we have Hedwig, Harry's owl, which we get the print from the very front of that mold, and you can just take a quick look all around. We also get one of these chocolate frogs in here, which is pretty nice to get. We get a bunch of these throughout all of the 20th anniversary sets, in addition to one of these collectible 2x2 tiles for the chocolate frog cards, which I got Seraphina from Fantastic Beasts, which is unfortunately another duplicate to my collection. And probably the star of this particular day, we have the London to Hogwarts train ticket, platform 9 3/4. This is an amazing print. I really hope that they reuse this in the future when they do another Hogwarts Express set. It just looks really nice, and also the shine to this is really amazing. Very nice job, LEGO. Looking at day 17, let's open it up. In day 17, we have Harry's trolley. Looking at Harry's trolley, we get some more jumper plates here, so then you can place some of the objects that we've gotten in the previous days. You have a small bar connection in order to have his minifigure hold onto it, and we also get these barbell wheels down at the bottom, so you can easily move it around on the table. Opening day 18, we have our next minifigure of Ron Weasley with another one of our chocolate frog cards, the last one. Looking at our minifigure of Ron Weasley, we continue the trend from last year's advent calendar of getting duplicate wands, apparently, when it comes to certain minifigures, so that's something I might as well point out if you're getting extra wands in your set. We get another one of those chocolate frogs as his other accessory, but looking at the torso print, that is a brand new and exclusive print for this version of Ron Weasley, which we're also going to see for Hermione in this set. You can take a look at the front. This is just a plain old Hogwarts robes, no Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, or Ravenclaw, and I'm pretty sure also that Draco Malfoy will have these robes. You can take a look at the very back where we have the hood, and the facial expression should be the same one from back in 2018, with a very nice smirk from the front, and you can turn it right around to see a more scared look from the back, and the same hairpiece from 2018 to boot. Now to finish off this day, I did get another one of these chocolate frog cards, which I am about to turn over and see what it is. Hopefully it's not a duplicate, and we have another duplicate. Looking at day 19, let's see what's in that one. And for day 19, we have platform 9 3/4. This build no doubt has to be my favorite of the entire advent calendar. Not only do we get a new and exclusive print on this 2x4 tile, which again, I'm just amazed by the amount of new prints that are within this one advent calendar. We have the platform 9 3/4 Hogwarts Express logo, little Hogwarts logo on the corner of that dark red. The building on the side for this is really amazing. This is really what I would want to see when it comes to archways in a future platform 9 3/4 set, this type of like building style. I can imagine just getting a bunch of these and putting them next to each other. I think that would look really nice. You have a few jumper plates here. You get one of those 1x3 in black, and you get another one of those 2x4 in that dark gray with the 2 studs. So that's pretty cool to note. And again, just the building on the side is really well done for this, and it is very nicely tiled off to make it nice and smooth. Only little bits that I do have to complain about are those little bits of light gray, but again, that's really nothing to complain about. Moving closer to the end at day 20, we have our next minifigure of Hermione Granger. For our next minifigure, we have Hermione Granger, again in the same exact robes that we're gonna see Ron and probably Draco in. She comes with a wand for her accessory. As for the torso print, again, I just have to say, really nice that we have a new and exclusive torso print in this set, and you can take a better look at the back printing, same exact printing as we see for Ron, and the facial expression and hairpiece is the same exact that we saw back in 2018 for her minifigure, so it's nothing really too special, but nice to see, still the same for continuity. Opening up day 21, let's see what's inside. And for day 21, we have another one of our famous Hogwarts banquet tables. First, before we look at the table itself, I did want to show off the food. We get one of these long bread pieces and two of these cherry pieces in red, which tend to fall off quite easily because they're not connected by anything. As for the table build itself, we get two accessories on top. We have a pumpkin, and we also get this plate in that dark tan, which is connected using one of those stamp pieces there. As for the rest of the table build, it's your simple, regular old table build. We have some tiles for your minifigures to stand on, and we also have some golden studs right there at the very end, just for the legs of the table. Just to show it in comparison to one of our minifigures, here you go, we have Hermione standing on the table. Opening day 22, let's see what's inside. In day 22, we have our next minifigure of Draco Malfoy. Just like our last two minifigures of Ron and Hermione, Draco also comes in his plain Hogwarts robes, representing no house. You can take a look at the printing from the front and the back. Wand for the accessory, facial expression, and hairpiece are the same from back in 2018. Again, I do have to comment on the fact that I would like to see the tan hairpiece return instead of the yellow for the Malfoys, because I just don't think it fits. And there's a look at the alternate facial expression if you are interested. Nearing the end of the advent calendar at day 23, we have a Christmas tree. Another thing that we see a lot of throughout these LEGO Harry Potter advent calendars are builds for Christmas trees. You can take a look at the building on the side by just removing one of the panels over there. We get a bunch of these golden stars all around, and you even get one for the topper at the very top of the tree. We also get a dish piece at the very bottom at the base. And we use a lot of the regular green and dark green all around, as opposed to the white that we saw for the Yule Ball last year. And lastly, at day 24, we get the last item that allows you to play this board game. We have the die, or for better words, a dreidel, which honestly, I'm really happy that they're using something more like festive, I guess, as what would be a die for this game. At the very top, you can see we have numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 to represent the amount of spaces that you move across the board, and you can interact with all the other objects. I'm not 100% sure how this game works, because we don't really have any instructions at all, though I do have to say, very nice that we get an exclusive print on this dish piece, where you have the different colors for each house, as well as just the amount of spaces that you can move throughout the board. You can see from the very side we again have the colors of all of the Hogwarts houses, and you also get the ability to spin this like a dreidel, which again I have to applaud LEGO on making something completely different that nobody was really expecting, and just festive, and something that you can even celebrate Hanukkah with. So overall, in comparison to all the previous LEGO Harry Potter advent calendars, this one has a lot to offer. I love how it tells a story of the very first Harry Potter movie, and, I don't think they could have done anything better to celebrate 20 years of LEGO Harry Potter. I think that this is really amazing that they have it telling pretty much the beginning of Harry's journey to Hogwarts. You get a pretty decent minifigure selection despite all of them featuring the small legs. You get Harry, Ron, Hermione, as well as Draco Malfoy. You get Dudley Dursley, who I absolutely love that they gave him the pigtail, and then you even get a new facial expression for Griphook, despite the torso being a reuse from that Diagon Alley set. Additionally, I do have to applaud on the amount of new and exclusive printed pieces in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right off the bat there, and it's just amazing. You get 2 of those collectible chocolate frog cards. Hopefully you'll get ones that you're missing. I unfortunately did not. And again, I just love the aspect of this telling a story, and I think that a lot of people are going to enjoy that factor too. Another thing I might as well mention, because I did get this early, I am planning on doing a comparison video to the previous 2 advent calendars from 2019 and 2020. So look forward to my quick comparison video, probably coming within the next few weeks, likely in October, because I am very busy with school and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!